Hey y'all, it's me James again, and today I got a very special new to me item that I want to share. It's been out on the market for a few months now, but is now just starting to hit its stride and go into full stream effect. Mongoose Razors. A lot of you are already familiar from some other folks that have been talking about it, promoting it, and everything. And I'm just really excited to get this. First and foremost, it uses a blade that I like, the blade style, which is the same one that's found in the Feather Artist Club series and other uh, straights that use those replaceable type blades. So I ordered the set. This is the Legend. Hefty. You hold that in your hand, crack someone. But I won't use that for this. This is going to be used for shaving. Here's the Slim. Alright. Length seems to be pretty much identical as far as I can tell. However, it's called a Slim for a reason. It's still slim in Mongoose standards, not slim in every other handle out there standards. This handle is hefty and it's pretty large. This is super large. Just to show you, this is a Tradere, I think that's how you say it, the more correct way. Handle, the fluted one, the original handle. And, you know, lengthwise, they're pretty close to the same length. This one's a little bit longer. On the girth, I gotta tell you, the girth is probably a little bit larger on the Slim. So this isn't a small handle, and the Slim from Mongoose is still a little bit bigger. And yes, just to show, you can put other handles on this razor, standard handles from today. Put that back in its bag. And as you could tell from the handles, you could probably see that finish. Here's the head. Gorgeous. There's underneath. Just very nice. One other thing I saw that came with it, which I don't think is necessary to have on there, but it was kind of cool. It's got this little O-ring, and that came on there to kind of hold the pieces together so they wouldn't be flopping around all over. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I haven't done anything with the O-ring yet. Still, it was a nice little touch there, just to keep the product from slipping around. I might actually use it since it may help just keeping down the wear and tear up against the bottom plate itself. We'll see. Alright, so for to me today, I'm going to use the I'm going to use a Kai blade, which is probably on its fifth, somewhere between the 5th and 7th use. And it'll be the mild. I don't use guard blades. Alright. Pardon me. So here's the undercoating, which everything else that has visual appearance is mirror. and those parts that'll be in other places are more of a satin, which is fine with me, since you'll have metal on metal more in those areas versus there. As you can tell, there's the little tabs that push into the slots to hold the blade into place. So now we'll see how this works. Sorry guys, I got my contacts in, so I can't really see everything that's here up close. Whew. Because yes, I do need reading glasses slash bifocals. Alright. Okay. So I got the blade on there. I've got water down there, so if it falls, that's fine. But it seems to be the perfect amount of, I just call them tabs, poking up there to hold the blade in place pretty well while you get everything else together. So there's only one way for it to go back on to fit into those grooves. So that's a nice little guide. Nice, and everything's slotted. If you can see that there. Not sure if you can or not. And just looking at the bottom, yeah, that's the one difference, is like on something like a Icon or well, primarily what I see on Icons, boutique razor. The Icon will have like a little indentation that goes around where the post would line up, so that the handle can kind of go in there and not be flush against this pretty mirror finish. So that may be something that, if it can be worked in there in the machine shop, that would probably be a nice bonus. So to keep it going, I'm going to slip this guy on. It doesn't affect the blade gap or anything, since it's on this side here. It's not in the middle between the cap and the base plate, so it should work out pretty nice. Just to keep the handle from doing stuff. And I'm going to use my custom UFO handle. Luxury, luxury. And no problems at all. Doesn't need to be super tight, just enough to be there. And voila. So that's the big boy handle. And that's the UFO custom Kaiser. However, I'm going to go a step further. Bear with me. There we go. Luxury. Now that's more like it. Alright, so everything's fitted. Everything's ready. Got the longer handle now, so I can make a better balancing point for what feels more comfortable for me. Whether I choke it up or come on back. So I'm gonna get ready with the rest. I'll be using Mile High Menthol. It is Sunday. Broncos, go Broncos, beat those Bills. Soap's been blooming for scent, not because it needs it for hardness. A luxury brush. The M6 in Manchurian Badger. Faux horn handle. Just beautiful. And it'll be resting in my LadySea Creations bug. Alright guys, I'm going to wet my face and get the lather going. I'll be back. Thanks. Creamy goodness. Alright. There. Wipe my hand a little bit. Whew, a little trepidation here. Let's see. Very nice. Definitely feel it. Anyone using this or buying one, just be careful. The angle that you're going to put it on your face to begin with is that slope right there, that small slope. Use that. For me, I probably won't need much more. Try it with, even if you're used to another razor, try it with smaller strokes if you can. And see what you can get from it. I did get my shave from the barbershop yesterday. Oh, this is going to be different. Kind of weird coming up there, so I just gotta be careful. I'm glad I wore my contacts today. I wore them because I wanted to make sure I could see what was going on. Wow. Kind of intimidating, I gotta say. That's just honesty. Alright. Only because I know these blades can be sharp, and not knowing. Exactly what the tolerance is for me. Yeah. Honestly, I gotta be up front here. I'm more intimidated about shaving with this today than getting that straight shave yesterday at the barbershop, which was my first time ever at a barbershop. All right. All right. Pass one. Um, yeah. So, yeah, at the barbershop yesterday, I'm glad that I had that experience. It wasn't an aggressive shave at all. So, it left me enough whiskers so I could come and try this out today. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Just gonna rinse my hands real quick, dry them off. Just rub some of the residual that came from rinsing onto my face. Here we go. Get ready for pass two. Alright, so far I don't feel like I've acquired any razor burn. Of course, I am going gingerly. Alright. Mongoose. Gotta get used to it. I imagine if you have a flatter face and not as many angles, this would go a lot perhaps easier, because you don't have to apply or be concerned with, okay, do I need to be on that part of the blade to hit that facet correctly, or am I going to use more of the blade to get more of it? Alright, so far so good. I can tell the shave is close even though I'm taking it gingerly. If I wanted to and just have a really good shave, I could stop there. I'm going to lather up and go one more pass, and I'll be right back. Thanks. Alright, I'm back. Lathered up, ready to go. Let's see where we can get. See that? I'm sure that angle. All right. Pretty good. All right. So, I survived. I don't even see any weepers anywhere. Haven't noticed any between rinsing. My face doesn't feel tore up, but yet I know I still got a great shave. Uh, and I'll be back after I rinse off, clean up a little bit with some closing thoughts. Thanks. Alright, everyone. So it's the end of my shave, and everything feels good here. Um, Got maybe just a little bit of irritation between yesterday's straight shave and just getting used to this, but I didn't feel it. Even when I put the alum on afterwards, because I was, want to see, even with the light touch that I was using, exactly how much burn back I would get, and I didn't get any. So, very nice, pretty close. As close as I would probably get uh, with anything that's brand new to me, and so that's pretty good. The only drawback that I would say is just getting used to how this is gonna go across certain angles of my face. I still love the width of it and everything. It's just having to get used to this surface area here. I would say it was very similar to when I used a Schick injector because of just that little area and not knowing exactly, what to do with it. And I had that same feeling using this today. Had to be easy, going through, and just taking my time, letting it feel itself out across my face. Not gonna risk anything. Don't want to be cut up, and I didn't. So I got through it. Uh, for me, it'll just take a little bit to get used to going through it, but I think it's a great design. Anything that's innovative to the next step, trying to enhance our shaving experience, is always good to me. I think it does that. For me, it seemed to pair up well with my custom UFO handle. The next time I shave with it, I'll shave probably with the Slim and then work up to the Legend. But yeah, everything went well with that. So that was the Mongoose. Great guys. Keeping in communication with something that's this brand new, and appreciative to be able to have been one of the people to be on the batch 2 list. And so great job, great machine work. One of the only drawbacks that I would say, and it's just minor, it's just anytime you start getting, like, it looks like they're using a hex post of some type in order to put the threading and everything together. And when, leaves a little indentation there. So just be careful, guys, when you're rinsing everything apart, especially if you're like me and you take everything apart to rinse off after every shave. Just remember to kind of blow that water out of there, kind of like a flute. Tap it before you get ready to put it away. So that's the only small thing that I see that would be any type of a negative, if anything. Again, use the LadySea Creations bug to hold my M6 Shave Nook limited edition brush, and the soap Mile High Menthol. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. I appreciate everyone tuning in and sharing time. It was also a great week in that sense. Just a real quick thing. It was awesome. talking with a few of my shaving brethren on the phone. TSE Chris. It was nice to finally put a more personal spin to the person. That's always a great facet of our world. Got to talk again with Rico's Corner, Suave. Got to talk with Mike Perry, who doesn't do anything video wise or anything like that, but just a great guy. And it was a pleasure speaking with all you gentlemen over this past week, and hope everybody's week goes well. Thanks again for watching. Bye.